Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Delana, aka Colorful Chaos, and welcome to the new year. Like, it's 2021, baby. Like, let's get into it. I know 2020 has been a very challenging year for everybody. It was a year of growth. It was a year of a lot of unexpected things that people haven't really gone through before. Really challenging year, and something that was very self-reflective for everyone. I can even say that for myself. And 2021, I know is going to be a great year. I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it out there. And that is going to be a really great year. And it's going to be a year of growth again, but in a more positive way for everyone. So I wanted to switch things up real quick, and I wanted to paint a landscape. I have a weakness of painting landscapes. It's not something that I'm used to painting. If you follow me and you know me, my niche is really painting people, more so people of color, and more surrealistic and dreamlike styles. I'm so used to telling stories through people that I've never really practiced painting landscapes before, so this is entirely new to me. I found this photo on Pinterest, and so I just wanted to do a paint study using my Hemi gouache set that I ordered off of Amazon, another medium that I've fallen in love with, but I'm still learning and experimenting with. So reflecting back on 2020, I just really want to go and highlight some of my accomplishments of last year. Like, baby girl, like, I did some things, and I'm just so excited that I can look back and see the growth that I have overcome, I have gone through. Like, I really did that. So the first thing I just wanted to highlight is that I took the leap of faith and I survived my very first year. What? So I survived the first year as a freelance artist. It is what they say it is. It is one of the roughest years. So I'm up for round 2. Let's go. Let's get it. Like, I'm ready for it. But it was also a true year of experiences, trial and error, and I am so proud of myself for it. I've had my studio for almost a year. My anniversary with my studio actually happens in the next 2 months. So I'm just really excited that I was able to keep my studio for a whole year, especially during the pandemic. Like, that was a little challenging, but I did it, and I feel so happy that I still have my creative space, my creative home. Another highlight that I want to just gloss over real quick is the fact that your girl is still on YouTube, still posting videos, still creating content, and you guys seem to be loving it. Like, I see you guys, the homies that are hitting that subscribe button, the people who are hitting that like button. I see you leaving those comments. I appreciate you, and I'm glad that you're sticking around. Tell your friends, tell your family to come join us on the channel, and let's, continue to inspire each other, embrace the chaos of creativity. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you guys. Just join the squad. Join the squad. Having my YouTube channel, really getting over the anxiety and starting it, and still continue to create content with you guys. It's really a big goal and a really big accomplishment. So thank you for sticking around. Another highlight that I have is the fact that I opened my shop. So my shop is online now. It's on my website. Here's the link. I have another link in the description down below. Go check it out. Buy some prints, buy some keychains, buy some merch. Like, I will be having a new shop update dropping soon. So hopefully you guys will still check me out there. And I have some really great goodies for you guys. I will say one of the challenging things because of COVID, business was a little slow. So it was a lot of side hustling, and I had to learn how to find work, and then also learn to really work with my time management skills. It wasn't the best, especially when transitioning into the pandemic and a new lifestyle. I really had to come up with a routine, stick with that routine. And it wasn't just one routine. It was multiple routines that I had to come up with. that took time in order for me to really find one that would stick for me. It's still a trial and error run, but I do think that is something that is necessary as a freelance artist. Another thing that I learned and experienced in 2020 was networking and meeting new people. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am a very introverted person, and when it comes down to being an entrepreneur or a freelancer, you have to get out there and really put yourself out there and talk to people, introduce yourself, and try to get yourself into circles and really let people know, hey, I'm such and such, and this is what I do, this is my work. And if you know anyone who's looking for like painting, graphic design, illustrations, like tell them to, reach me here, or here's a business card or something with that, like that or whatever. So I know that it was also a year of overanalyzing and learning to let go of fears and anxieties and just do the trial and error. And I was surprised to see what came out of it, the growth, and just to, see where I landed when it came down to taking risks. So with that being said, 2021, your girl is going to be a little risky and jump and take more risks, do more projects that she hasn't done before, and really see what's going to come out of it. And hopefully I can take you guys with me on some of those projects. As for just me as a person, I really have gained more confidence in my skill set, and really gained also a curiosity on other mediums that I want to explore, that I've tried exploring, going out of my way to really practice with different mediums. For instance, the squash set right here, I bought it off of Amazon and I immediately fell in love with it. I wanted to do a tutorial video on it, but I will do a tutorial on how to use gouache soon instead of just doing a review over the product, or I might do both. But I've really fell in love with using gouache, like acrylics. You need to look out for your girl. No, I'm just kidding. I still love my acrylics. But yeah, so definitely been diddle-daddling with different mediums and products and other ways to express myself as an artist. What I hope to gain in 2021 is definitely consistency, more consistency with my channel and with my social networks. I know I haven't been the most consistent with posting, but I am really working on trying to build my social media brand and putting myself out there. So again, I'm going to try to be more of a risk taker and really put myself out there. Another thing is not putting too much pressure on myself when it comes down to creating. I have a habit of really trying to think, well, what's my next big idea? Like, what's my next piece? What's a really in-depth project that I want to do, or just what's the next story I want to tell? And I have to really focus on just creating just to create. A lot of the times when it comes down to that, it's just diving into studies, whether it's me painting an object and figuring out the shadows, playing around with colors, stylizing, or just having fun, maybe just messing up a page with random strokes of color and making an abstract piece. That's something that is really, really out of character for me. But I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm not sure if other artists do this too, but art shouldn't be something that art isn't really something that has to be hard. It doesn't have to be something where it's like, oh, this is the next big thing. It's just about having fun. It's about learning, and it's just, honestly, it's therapy. It could be therapy. Like, having creative therapy is honestly one of the things that got me through a lot in my life. So I have to really relieve a lot of that pressure now that I am a freelance artist when it comes down to projects for other people and when it comes down to projects for myself and my brand. Art isn't perfect. Art isn't linear. It's chaotic. Duh. A Colorful Chaos. Art. It's an art channel. But when it comes down to art doesn't have to be perfect. It's really chaotic. It's very all over the place, and that's what makes it beautiful. So when it comes down to adding pressure or just putting yourself on a high expectation level, like, yeah, you can have goals for yourself. You can envision yourself to be in a certain space, but when it comes down to it, you have to be gentle with yourself when it comes down to creating. And I think that's just something that I know that I am currently working through and that I will get through, and that hopefully if other artists struggle through it, it's a nice, sweet reminder that it's okay. Like, just be kind, be gentle towards yourself when it comes down to expressing yourself through art. I've learned when it comes down to being a freelance artist, like, I am an entrepreneur. I know that sounds weird, but I haven't really thought about it in a way where it's just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm running my own business other than my shop. Like, my art, my passion, my creativity, my talent is my brand. That's what I do for a living. So when the first year happened, which was last year, I was faced many times, asking myself, is this something I really want to do? And the answer has always been yes. Like, I had to wake up every day asking, okay, what creative project am I going to tackle today? Am I going to do something for a client? Am I going to do this for the channel? I'm going to do something for me. And, wherever it lands, I wound up doing something creative and something that I knew that was going to put, like, food on my table. Like, you have to really think about it on, like, what's going to help bring in the money, the bills. And that might sound a little bit depressing, but also it's just something that kind of helped push me even more when it comes down to, like, continue to live this lifestyle. Like, I live an entrepreneurial lifestyle where I am a freelance artist. And for people who want to live this lifestyle, like, I know that a lot of the times it can be glamorified where, oh, I get to sit around and just paint all day, just draw all day, and it's just like, pull the brakes. No, it's not. Like, it's nice. That's the positive or good side about it, I will say. But also behind the scenes, finding the work, finding the clients, making sure that you have enough income rolling in, whether it's through the shop, marketing. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And when you're running the show behind the scenes by yourself, it can become very overwhelming. And even with that, I'm still learning. I'm still figuring out, this is an easier way to do this. This is a great way of me finding new clients, or just even organizing, again, my routine and my schedule to make things a lot easier. It's a learning curve. Facing the entrepreneur lifestyle, or even just facing the freelancer lifestyle, which go hand in hand, you have to ask yourself, is this something I really want to do? And how much do I want it? How much do I want to eat? Like, how much do I want to continue this journey? And is it going to be your bread and butter? Is it going to be the air you breathe? Is it your passion? That's going to test your passion. It's going to test your drive on whether or not this is something you want to do or not. I know when it comes down to being an entrepreneur, time management is key. Time management is key. And I know that for me personally, it's one of the biggest things that I struggle with, and that I'm still, again, learning on overcoming. Creating a design calendar, sticking with it, knowing what jobs to say no to, and being honest about it, and knowing what jobs to take and which one is going to be better in the long run. And even sometimes taking pro bono work that will help launch you and to a more bigger space where you'll be able to get more clients. And that's something that we can talk about in future videos together. I'm excited for 2021. Whatever it is that's going to be around the corner. ultimately it's going to be something wonderful, something grand, and I'm just trying to be better, do better, and make sure that A Color for Chaos continues to inspire, it continues to grow, continues to be something big, so that way people can really express themselves, know that art is for everyone, and even for someone out there who is thinking, dreaming, wanting to live a lifestyle as a freelance artist, know that they can do this. Like, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you have to start and you have to take the risks. And honestly, if I had to sit there and give 2020 a title, it's definitely between the title of the year of growth or the year of risks, because honey, I did that a lot. And you're going to continue to do that a lot. But honestly, like I said in previous videos, anything that is worthwhile, anything that's challenging, there's going to be a whole bunch of abundance and growth that is going to be worth all of the hype. So when it comes down to 2021, what are we going to do? We're going to manifest it to be a great year for everybody. And it's going to be amazing. Just wait and see. We're getting to the end of the video, and I hope you guys love my new little landscape painting as much as I do. I think it's just so refreshing. I'm peeling off the washi tape, and look at those crisp edges. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'm so excited. But anyways, thanks for sitting with me. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And remember, you guys, to embrace the chaos of creativity. Later.